racist guy.
1 second. Okay, we are live. Let me just wait. We can start. You can start talking. So, what's your proposition?
My proposition on death penalty, I think it's valid.
Oh, you want to debate death penalty? Death
Yeah,
penalty. One, two, three,
penalty.
four, five. Okay, audio is good.
Exactly.
Check. Let me give you the link. So you have the link. So you want to debate the death penalty? All right.
Penalty. Yeah.
Sure. What's your proposition about death penalty?
I think it's valid.
What is valid? What? You,
I think I think death penalty or an execution is valid.
what do you mean valid? Like, what does that mean? Valid. What?
Valid basically means I believe doing death penalty is moral.
Oh, then we have to first discuss the do ethics and morality exist? Because I believe
But
they don't. So,
but I believe, yeah, from my personal perspective, I believe they aren't really a thing. Like they aren't a thing which can touch, which can eat, which can smell. Like you wouldn't really observe it with your sensation, cause it's only the differentiation between bad or good. So let's take it like, for example, let's take it as a coin. All right, you're going to flip the coin. It will either be head or tail. All right, so calling the flip that you have made, it's an action, right? It's not an embodied thing, no. So your flip itself or of the coin is an physical action, but the idea of the flip is not physical, right? Which is it's just a process to spin the coin so it can land on either a head or a tail, right? Which is the same with morality. Morality is basically the differentiation and the comparison between good or bad, so you can distinguish the good from the bad. It's not really a
hold on.
physical
Wait.
nor
Wait. You're monologuing, and I'm not following your monologue. So, what do you even? I don't know where you're going with this. So, I don't believe morality. I mean, okay, let me ask you this. So, let me tell you this.
it's
I don't know what morality is. So, if you tell me you have a
like
one
I
second,
told you.
I'll ask you. I'm asking you a question. I just want to see that we were talking about the same thing. So can you give me a scientific definition of morality or no? Yes or no?
Having right having a scientific definition doesn't necessarily
Hmm.
mean it will be absolutely true. Like for example, I'm not saying, oh, I have a scientific definition, therefore my definition would be obviously objective. No, but at the same time, I'm saying you can have definitions which are not scientifically proven.
So scientific just means measurable. That you have a that you want to come up. You want to come up. Science is whatever you want it to be. Science just means that we're dealing with what we can sense with our senses, what we call reality.
Science, I don't think so. I think science
Hmm.
is the analogy and the study of the thing. Like, for example, when you say philosophy, there is philosophy of science, there is philosophy of morality, which we are doing right now.
Hmm.
So I think saying science is basically a study of the subject, right? So there is a science of morality, which is a study of morality. Like you can say it as you name it, right?
Yeah, but sure, but in general, when people say science, when I say science, what I want to mean, what I intend to mean, and this is how I would like to define it in this conversation, is it's a specific study, it's a specific philosophy, it's a specific way of knowing, and it's only through experiments and experience and measurement and it
Right.
so like if you want to like the science of morality I guess would be different than the philosophy of morality. I don't know what the philosophy of morality is. I mean, we can discuss that, but the science of morality would be okay, let's define morality scientifically. So the first thing we would say is let's come up with a let's notice let's claim that we have noticed a phenomenon, a natural phenomenon known as morality. We've noticed it. And the next step would be, um, let's maybe propose a theory of what
Mm-hmm.
causes this phenomenon.
Mm-hmm.
And the next step would be, all right, let's experiment, or let's make a prediction based on this theory. And the next step would be, let's go and conduct an experiment based on this prediction. And the next step would be, let's create, I think this is one of the most important steps. Let's create a metric by which we measure
Mm-hmm.
morality. So we would have,
Exactly.
this is from 1 to 10, how moral is this? Like this act we define as 1 out of 10, this is 5 out of 10, and this is 10 out of 10. So 1 out of 10 would be the least moral, and 10 out of 10 would be the most moral. That would be a scientific study of morality, and we would come up, with a theory to explain this phenomenon and such. And I don't know any other way of studying any topic.
I all
Mhm.
right, right. I have another way, which would be
Mhm.
using law coefficient reasoning, mix it up with, let's say, law of middle executed. All right. So law of middle executed doesn't say, oh, there is levels such as level when it comes to validity, but rather it says
Wait. I
that
don't
that
understand.
something
Hold
would
on.
be either
I'm not understanding your words. Maybe say them slower. The
what.
law.
All right, I can speak slower. What word you didn't understand me?
So first, okay, you
I
mentioned
said validity.
what?
Validity. I said
Oh,
validity.
validity. All right.
Validity.
So the validity of what? Okay, that's good. Validity of what?
Right. So let me re-say it so we can track both of us.
But
Right.
slow. Say it
I'm
slow.
trying to speak sober, slow. Yeah,
Mhm.
extremely slow.
No, just clear. So you
Right.
can speak fast, but just
Yeah.
if I stop you, then
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
go ahead.
Mhm, mhm. So my point is, you said it must have levels. Like for example,
Hmm.
measuring
Hmm.
the morality must have a measuring unit. Let's name it
Yonit?
X.
Wait.
Right. The
Yonit?
measuring
Wait. You said
measuring unit.
beyond it? What?
Yo- Not be unit. Like for example,
Unit.
the measuring unit
Unit.
of
Unit.
distance. It's
Unit.
unit, not unit.
Spell it.
Whatever,
No, it's
whatever,
fine. It's
whatever.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. As long as I figure it out, it's fine. So unit. Okay.
Okay, right. Wait. So X is the measuring unit.
Unit. Because people are gonna listen to this. They're
I
not.
swear,
Hmm.
I swear,
What?
people say
People?
it's unit. People say it's unit,
Wait. Spell it.
not unit.
Type it. Type it in the chat.
UNTIL.
Until UNTIL. Spell it. Are you gonna spell it? U
Unit. Here.
UNIT. There's no L. Unite.
Yeah.
This is
Unite, like United States of
wait. You,
America.
you keep editing. Is it unit or unite? No, it's
It's
unit.
unit, unit.
There's no.
Yeah,
It's not
exactly.
yaw. It's you. It's spelled
All right. Yeah,
not
it's
unit.
fine. You
Unit.
right, units.
Okay.
Okay, units. Okay, so let's focus on our topic which we are discussing. So I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't have, or it's not necessary must be the case
Mm-hmm.
of us measuring the morality from 1 to 10 as a levels. We can use law of middle executed, which says
Mm-hmm.
something would be either yes or no. So let's say
Mm-hmm.
hypothesis yes
That's
would be
fine.
moral and no would be immoral, all
That's
right?
fine.
So we can use it as our measuring unit, which would be 100% or 0%. But we would have to maximize pleasure and minimize suffering and,
Wait. Hold
let's
on.
say,
Wait. Hold
and
on.
justify.
Before
Sure.
pleasure and suffering, we didn't that. So we didn't get there yet. We're still discussing the science of morality before you get into more details. So why
Hmm.
do you want only 2 units? I mean, it's not even units. It's called an ordinal.
It's yes or no.
So you prefer. It's called. So you want to have only two ordinals, and I'm suggesting 10. Why do you prefer 2 over 10? Well, why is that? And why
I'll tell you why.
do you? Go ahead.
Right. So if we have 10 different level, then the differentiation between the perspective would be higher than having like for example, what is usually different? 10 opinions or two opinions? Obviously the 10 opinions, like for example, if you like tell 100 people to choose from two, right?
Mm-hmm.
The probability would be much, much, much differentiated than telling, let's say, telling the same 100 people to choose from 10 things, like 10 opinions, all right?
Okay.
So when you have
Okay. Okay.
a
It
hundred
doesn't
people
matter.
choosing,
It's fine. It's fine. It's
all
not
right?
critical. I mean, it doesn't. Obviously, I said one, like from 1 to 10. I could have said from 1 to 5 or from 1 to 2. I mean,
Whatever, yeah,
I
from
don't
one
see.
to two is basically my claim,
Okay.
which is from one to
I
two.
don't see the difference. I don't see. I don't care if it's 1 to 2, 1 to 5, 1 to 10, one
Yeah,
to 100,
but
1 to 1 million.
if you saw the difference, no, but I said saying by increasing the number of opinion and the number of level, the
What do you mean?
disagreement and the
But it's only
differentiation
me and you.
between the personal
But there's
perspective
but there's only me and
increase.
but there's only me and you in this discussion. There's no one else. There's no opinion. There's just me and
Yeah,
you.
but we are talking, okay, but our conversation must be like not about us only, but about like let's say about the earth, about trying not to find more justice. We are trying to
It's
find
just
justice within our conversation.
so it's a look. We're discussing a scientific phenomenon that we have noticed. The phenomenon is called ethics slash morality. That's just
Oh yeah, yeah.
so we've noticed that, and we want to analyze that. We want to study it. We want to claim that we've never understood it, and now we want to propose an explanation for what causes this phenomenon, and we want to study it and
Yeah.
measure it. So when measuring, I think 1 to 10 or 1 to 100 or I mean, you want to study it with
Whatever.
it exactly. It's whatever. So I don't know. And you call it a name, the law of middle
Mhm,
execution. I don't even know. Mean it's just a metric. It's whatever number we decide
mhm,
when we go to the field and actually conduct the experiment. Like it depend.
mhm.
So I don't see why you would suggest better that it's from 1 to 2, and you call it. Why do you call this the law of middle execution? What are you trying to say? Like, is there
Another one who's
what?
I was saying it would be more justifiable if we just had two opinion, which
What?
would be
What
yes or
opinion?
no.
What do you mean opinion? It's a metric.
Opinion.
It
Oh
has.
my God,
It,
I mean, opinion on whether, like, let's say murder, right? So I have two opinions, which would be valid or invalid,
what
which
do you mean
would be
opinion?
yes or no.
What do you mean opinion? It's
Or
just
I
me
just
and you.
say opinion,
But it's just,
opinion. Yeah, my opinion and your opinion. All right.
I don't know. I mean, we're not. I don't even know. I don't have an opinion about anything yet. There's no opinion here.
Yet it doesn't mean you wouldn't have the potential of having an opinion in the future.
Okay, there could be anything. There could be unicorns in this discussion that would need to come up. But what? I don't know why you bring up opinions at this point. I'm
I'm
just
saying because I'm
I'm
just
just
naming it as opinions. It can be levels, like whatever you name it.
it's a scale. It's like a measuring stick. It's like a meter.
Yeah.
It's like a meter that you measure the size of your room. There's no opinion.
So
It's just
so
it's just a
so it has a
measuring.
percent. So does it have any percent? Like for example,
Yeah,
you're 50%
yeah.
true, 50% wrong.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
say
agree with you.
I wouldn't say I would just say it's a scale. Like the best way to do, I think, and like begin when I start studying a phenomenon, like any other phenomenon, I would just suggest having a scale from 1 to 10 or 1 to 5. This is like,
Exactly.
why do you call it the law of middle execution? What is that? I don't understand that. You keep bringing
Okay,
it up in
okay,
every
okay.
discussion.
so low. No, no, I just like say it right now. I never said it. You can rewatch our records. I never said it before.
Okay.
So basically, there is something which is called three laws of logic, which is law of identity and law of middle executed and law of non-contradiction. Right?
Yeah, I don't know what these laws are. It's fine.
Okay, okay, okay.
It
So
doesn't
law
matter.
of identity. All
No, it's
right.
not
So let's
important.
move on.
I don't like that. To me, it's complete nonsense. All these laws. I mean,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
any
But
law you suggest,
you
you
can't violate. You
what?
can't violate any of the philosophy.
I
You
can do.
can't
I can do whatever.
violate
I can
any.
do. I can do whatever I want. I mean, no one.
No, no,
Yes, yes. Of course, I can do whatever.
no, no. Because you
Who's
are in
gonna?
debate. Like, for example, look, wait, wait, wait. So, for
Who's gonna?
example,
Who's gonna stop me from violating these laws? Who's gonna stop me?
no one. But then you would be auto
So
conceded.
what makes these laws? Like I'm gonna suggest a law that
As a boundaries. Like for example, wait, wait. So for example, since
Mhm.
I am assuming you live in United States, so can you go and violate all of the laws of the United States? No,
Yes,
obviously not. You would get
I can.
arrested. Do
That's
it,
fine.
do it, do it,
Yes,
do it right now. Do it right now. I'm waiting. I'm
I'm not
waiting.
this.
Wait. So
I'm not this.
go and
I can
kill someone to violate it,
I can
since it's
violate all
totally
the
fine.
laws. The answer is you asked me, can you violate all the laws? I said yes. And then you said you would get arrested. You get arrested. You get arrested. I don't deny I would get arrested, but I can violate all the laws. No one can stop me from violating all the laws. You can punish
The police would
what?
No, but at the first place, like for
Hmm.
example, you have seen Trump trying to be like you have seen the sniper who tried to kill Trump, all right?
Yes.
He was killed before he could kill Trump.
Yeah. Sometimes you cannot.
So they prevent him. Right?
Hmm.
Right. Yeah, I have proven my point then.
No, you didn't. Of course you
I
can.
prove it. I prove it by
No, you didn't.
example,
No, you
which is
didn't.
type of reason.
No, you
I
didn't.
give an example which you have agreed on.
You no,
I
you
can repeat it. I can repeat it as
yes,
long as you want.
you can repeat it as many times as you want. It's meaningless. One example
I
doesn't
was
prove
meaningless
that's
when
not
you agree on it.
I your example doesn't disprove my claim that it is possible. Let me
Neither your
finish.
claim
Let me
disprove my
finish.
hypothesis.
Let me say something. You keep cutting me off.
Something.
Look, I can violate any rule I want and I might get punished. I might not. So
How you cannot be punished when you violate, like for example, can I rape someone but
no, don't say
all
that.
of a
No, no,
sudden,
you mean
oh,
rape.
okay,
No,
okay,
no,
okay,
you
okay,
mean rape. No, you're
okay,
joking.
right,
It's a
right,
joke. It's a joke.
right, right. Murder, right? It's
No, no,
murder,
no,
right?
no. Let's say that
What should I
steal
say?
money, steal money, steal
Steal money, yeah, thief,
steal
thief,
candy.
all right.
You only steal candy.
Alright, right, 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 right. So can I go to the bank and steal the bank,
The
but
candy
still
from
do not
you're
get
gonna steal
arrested?
candy from the bank. Can you go to the bank and steal candy from the bank? You mean go to the candy store and steal candy from the candy store?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wholesome idea.
Of course you can.
What type of
Many
pushback is going
people
to do it?
many people go to the candy store and steal candy from the candy store. It happens all the time. There's
Yeah, but
hmm
yeah, but the owner of the candy shop wouldn't know that they have to steal from him because they took a small quantities.
no,
But I'm talking
sometimes
about
no,
stealing the whole
no,
candy shop.
no. In California, you're not from the U.S. In California, there are laws that under $1,000 you're allowed to steal, and the store owner cannot touch you. You can come in. People,
Because California is a bad place. Wait, so do you agree California is a justifiable place to live in?
I don't know, but you said, look, I'm just giving you
Yeah.
look. The
So
point.
if you couldn't prove that the government or the laws, which is hold up the
One second.
California city,
Okay, stop. Look, my point is these laws, these stupid laws of non-contradiction, non-contradiction, they don't exist. The fact that you invent laws doesn't mean anything. I can violate any law I want, and there's nothing
yeah,
you can
but
do about
then,
it.
right, right, but then you would be punished by getting auto executed or disproving of your argument because it
No,
would be fallacious.
well, I don't know what would happen. Maybe bad things will happen.
Uh,
Maybe good things will happen. So I don't know. But just to tell me,
wait. So wait. So can you give me what type of good things which is
I don't
possible to
know. Look,
happen after you
I don't
violate the
know. I
laws of
don't.
logic?
Hold on. Look,
Okay,
I
so
just
so you can't give any circumstance of good thing
no.
happening, so it would be a claim from an ignorant, which is a fallacy.
Stop. Let me talk. Like you ask me a question, I start saying, and then let me talk a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah,
Once in you can
yeah. All right.
I enjoy talking to you. Mostly you can talk as much as you want.
Thank you.
Let me sometimes like say a complete sentence.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, let's not. We can come back to the philosophy of logic, and we can discuss it. Right now, we are talking about the philosophy of science and the philosophy of morality and the science of morality. So let's. So you, I'm just saying I deny. In general, we can come back to it. I deny that
Mhm.
logic. I deny logic. I can do whatever I want. No one can stop me. Logic is just
Yeah, I disagree.
fine. Logic is just a social construct like English. I can. There's no all
No,
the rules of English. I can defy them, and no one can stop me. So like just like
but then you,
go ahead,
mhm,
go ahead.
yeah, I got your point. But then, okay, but then you would be incoherent. Like for example, imagine you
Yes,
giving me an argument with
that's
Spanish.
yes,
I don't
yes.
understand Spanish.
I
Therefore, I wouldn't
agree.
understand you. Good point.
I agree. But
Good point.
I can still violate the laws of logic, and no one can stop me. So these are not
But
laws.
then there would be a problem. Okay. But then you would have be maiden
Yes,
by fallacies,
yes.
which would disprove your argument.
No,
So
no,
what's your
no.
reason?
We don't know that.
I mean
All
by
we know.
no.
No, all we know if I play with a language where when I start playing with a language, maybe good things will happen, maybe bad things will happen. Like when I start telling you,
No.
hold on, look, when I talk to
Mm.
people, I define, for example, math as a science, logic is a science, language is a social construct, and science is only if it's simple. I have all these rules, all these definitions that I change in the English language. And, it's up to me to do it. And, you could either go along with me or tell me it doesn't make any sense. Let's discuss it. We can discuss it. The rules of English, the rules of logic, all these rules, all these laws, it's between us. It's whatever we say they are. We can talk about them. They're not like, oh, but there's an abstract, absolute law of nature, of the universe, of the fabric of reality. It's the law of identity. No, it's nonsense. It's just a bunch of nonsensical words that you've never thought about it too much, so you think it makes sense. And I thought about it a little bit, and it's completely nonsensical. Look, we can come back to it. It's not critical. We don't need the law of identity now. When if we'll ever need it, we'll deal with it. Let's get back to your morality, your proposition that there is a morality, or maybe there isn't. Let's talk. Wait. Oh my God, his internet cuts out. I was wondering why he was letting me speak for such a long time. Usually he does not come back. Anyway, I think it was a pretty good discussion. We got through some good stuff. Let me skip to the good part. Okay. Oh, panty sniffer. You looking for what? I don't know, looking for what, Mr. Panty Sniffer? This is from 15 minutes ago, so you're probably gone by now. Yeah, his internet goes away. I think he lives like in a country where the internet just poof goes away. One of those countries. Good country. All right, everyone. We'll stop here and we'll come back maybe later. Bye.